Welcome back to my channel. Today we're on 27th Avenue and Northern in that area. I decided to check out a different area. So, wow, I'm coming across this scene over here at the Dairy Queen over on Northern and 27th Avenue. We're in the north part of 27th Avenue area, and I'm just noticing somebody right here hanging out outside of the Dairy Queen. So, I am going to take a good look at this. And I'm going to try to go around the building so that we can get a better angle. So I'm looking. Okay. Now we have a good angle. So I'm just going to watch right now and see what's happening. The Phoenix police have been contacted and they're on their way right now. He's headed in my direction. I'm going to stay here until the Phoenix police arrive. I'm waiting on the Phoenix police. They should be here shortly. Does anyone know what's going on? If you know or you feel like you know, please put it in the comments. So, this is YouTube, so I can't comment too much on what I think is going on in this situation, but I definitely have an idea of what happened outside of this Dairy Queen. So the Phoenix police will be here in any moment. I just wanted to show you guys this because this is a common scene out here in the 27th Avenue area. As you know, 27th Avenue stretches for miles. And I just want to show you what is going on out here in the streets. And this is a common situation and I don't want to leave this person. I want to make sure that the police get here and find out what's going on in this situation. But there's a lot of this going on along 27th Avenue and other parts of the city too. I've seen some things on other streets too. But I just wanted to show you when I'm usually recording out here and I'm out on these streets, I see a lot of things. A lot. Somebody gave me a tip about the QT being active over on 27th and Northern. And yes, I have seen activity there. So I'm going to be keeping my eye out for that place too. And I was headed actually over there because I'm trying to go to that QT over in Northern 27th Avenue, like different times of the day, morning, afternoon, night, middle of the night, to see what's going on out there. And I was on my way to the QT on Northern and 27th Avenue, and I just happened to see this scene over at the Dairy Queen. And I was like, oh, wow, I need to go over there and see what's going on. And if there's other people involved, and there isn't anyone else involved in this situation. Oh, the police have just arrived. Okay, that's great. So we have a police officer there. Now there's a second police car. And let's just take a good look. And the officers are approaching him. So I'm just watching these police officers. So this is where I am. I'm in the back of the Dairy Queen, just looking, straight ahead. I have not talked to the police officers or anything like that. And there's three police cars now. Before there were just two. So they called for a third one. So I'm just watching to see what's going on with the situation and just look at the four police officers. And I noticed that they're wearing gloves. So they have to probably wear gloves out here for protection when they're, dealing with different people out here just for safety. So they're just looking into the situation and finding out what's going on with this person. And they're probably used to these type of scenes. I'm sure they see these types of scenes all the time. And that guy is right behind the Dairy Queen garbage can, as you can see on the other side. He's just wearing socks because his shoes are in the back. So right now I'm just gonna sit here in my vehicle and just watch the police activity and their interaction with this guy. I find it interesting that the guy all of a sudden calmed down as soon as the police came. Like he just totally calmed down, and you can see him right there on the other side of the garbage can still, but he's like leaning down. And then, yeah, I found that really, really interesting. All of a sudden, he like calmed down as soon as the police came. But the police did catch him when they pulled up, you know. yelling and stuff like that and moving around. So they did see that part. So look at the guy now. He's like calm, sitting down, and he's not moving around like he was before. Totally calm, like night and day. So the officers are talking. All right, I'm looking in the back of the Dairy Queen by the back door of the Dairy Queen, and I see that guy's shoes right there. Both of his shoes are right there next to each other. I'm still here watching the scene, and the guy's still calm, like nothing ever happened. So I wonder what they're going to do because he didn't commit a crime or anything like that. And I think they're just like finding out like what's going on with him or maybe just talking to him. I can't hear because it's too far away for me to hear what they're saying, but I'm just kind of watching right now. The officers are just talking amongst each other. So I'm just wondering what they're going to do, if anything. Maybe they'll just ask him to leave and get off of the Dairy Queen property. All right, so we're going to go back onto 27th Avenue right here. And what we'll do is we'll go around the block and just check things out and from the front side of the Dairy Queen so we can see how things look from the front. So we're just waiting for traffic to clear. If you like this video so far, please click like and don't forget to subscribe and also become a member and check out a lot of my members' videos. The members' videos are very informative. So now this is the front side of the Dairy Queen. We see all the officers still there. So we're just going to leave and come back in a little. Around 30 minutes later, now we're headed back to the Dairy Queen on our left to check things out. I just want to say welcome to the channel to the new members, Greg, Tony, Robert, Al, Jose, Eduardo, Gustavo, Jalen. Thank you for joining the membership. I appreciate you guys and welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the members only videos that I have for you guys and other perks that I'll have, like I'll do some lives with you guys. So now we're back in the parking lot of the Dairy Queen, and the police are gone at this point, and we're just looking for that guy. He's there. He looks like he's gathering his things. So he's just, yeah, leaning over, gathering his things. His shoes are back on his feet. So it looks like he has some little type of package or something like that. So it looked like he left his stuff on the ground too. So he's walking around again. I wonder why he just doesn't go. I'm sure the police told him that he needs to leave the premises of the Dairy Queen. So he's opening up the trash. Okay, so now security has come. So the security person is standing outside of their security car. So maybe that's the security for the Dairy Queen, I'm assuming. And the guy's still there. And security's looking. So I'm just going to back up and zoom in. And yeah, that guy needs to go. He needs to get off their property at this point. And security's keeping an eye on it. I'm sure they told him to leave. It looks like he's gathering the rest of his belongings now. So it looks like he's finally going to leave the property. He balled something up in his shirt. So this guy right here looks like he just came to work. I'm assuming that the guy in the black Dairy Queen shirt, that he must be the manager or something like that. And he came into the scene. So that guy's taking a really long time to gather his things to get out of there. So the manager goes into the Dairy Queen. This guy's still there. Security's doing their job, though. Security has a good eye on him. And let's see if he finally goes. I know that police and security have to have a lot of patience, and even me just watching this, and it's just exhausting just watching this and this guy not cooperating and not just getting his stuff and moving on about his way or going somewhere else. And I can understand like Dairy Queen's point of view because they're a business and they have to conduct business and they can't have stuff going on the side of their building because customers may not want to pull in, if they see a situation like that and buy their products. So is he finally going to go? Well, let's see. Let's take a better look. The security guy is right there watching him, just waiting for him to get his things. He's doing a good job. He has a lot of patience. And so now the Dairy Queen employee is talking to him, telling him to go because this is a business. You can't have that kind of stuff. He's telling him to go. Hopefully he listens to the employee and leaves the property. They probably have a hard time, right, with people bothering these businesses like that, and they're trying to conduct a business. Now he goes back in the Dairy Queen, and the guy looks like he's finally leaving. Finally, after all of this time, the security guy gets back in his car. The guy's walking now on Northern. Now, I'm just going to still keep an eye. And another reason why I am recording this too is because I've had some people ask me about guys out here on the streets being missing too. So I know I've been tending to only focus on the girls, but there's guys out here that are missing too. And they're important too. There's the Phoenix police right there that just passed on 27th Ave. And they're important too to their friends and family too. So in case this guy is missing or maybe a friend or loved one just wants to know his condition or where he is or anything like that, if this can help in any way, and I'm sure the police got his name and, first and last name when they went up to him to document it. So if that's any help, but This is the Dairy Queen right now. We're just turning in there, just to, go in from the side. But yeah, just in case somebody is looking for any of the guys too out here, because there are people looking for the guys out here too. So I'm going to start paying more attention to the guys out here and the girls out here along the 27th Avenue from the northern part to the to Indian School Road, anywhere from like northern Glendale all the way down to Indian School Road, and maybe even Thomas and McDowell too, and maybe even other parts of Phoenix too. Because I want to check out some things in Scottsdale too, because I think there's some activity going on around Scottsdale that I need to look into. So if you look across the street, there's a city employee truck, and he went like on the side of that truck. Like you can see his legs right there, like where he's standing. And I don't know what he's, you know, asking them for, or, what's up. I don't know. But it's really, really hot out here. And I know a lot of people need water out here and ice, you guys. Water, ice, food, sandwiches, maybe canned soup with a spoon to eat it with. But they really, really need help out here, you guys. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys.